Good morning, students. I hope you all are staying home and taking precautions from COVID 19. Students, today we are going to start a new lesson from Beyond Windows Computer Lesson 1. So, the lesson 1 is Knowing the Computer. Students, first of all, we will learn about the purpose of machine. The purpose of each machine is to change the raw facts and figures into useful result by working on them. Example, a juicer works on the fruits and give the out the juice. Clear, students? Same as this, some more examples are there of air cooler, washing machine. Here, when we feed the something in a machine, that we will call input, the machine work on it and changes it into something which is useful to us, that is called output. The following table will show the purpose and working of various machine. The first example is given the machine, that is a juicer is a machine. What is the purpose of this machine? To make juice. Here the input is raw fruits like apple, banana, grapes, etc. When we will extracting juice, that will call process, and when the juice will ready, that is called output. Clear, students? One more example is there. Two more examples are there. Air cooler, washing machine. Clear? Now I am going to show you in big screen of the washing machine. See, here dirty cloth is input, and when we will put that dirty cloth in washing machine for cleaning, that will call process, and the clean cloth will be the output. See, students, here this is the input and this will call the process, and this is the output. Clear? Now one more example is there. One your teacher is teaching you a very good example for multiplication of two-digit number. Here again 25 into 38, this will be the input. 25 into 38, when we will multiply the both number, that will be the processing, and when we will get 950, this will be the output. This is the output. Clear? Now next topic is defining a computer. In the same way, we feed input in a computer in the form of facts and details. The computer works on those facts and changes them into useful data or useful output. Let us define some important terms which will forms the basic of the working of a computer. Data, processing, information. Data is a collection of facts and details which are unorganized, like 2 plus 2. If we want to add 2 and 2, that the two digit 2 and 2 are data. And processing is the sequence of instruction given to a machine to change data into information. What is the information? Information is the final result which comes after the processing of the data. Information is always useful to a user and is used in decision making. Clear? Some examples are there like 2 and 3. Two numbers I have taken. You can see on the screen. 2 and 3 here. Are you able to see? Here 2 and 3 are in data, and when you will add it, that is the processing, and when you will get the 5 result, that will call information or output. Now components of computer system. A computer is a multi-part it has a keyboard or mouse to input data and instruction, a CPU to process it, and monitor and speaker to provide the output. A computer is the combination of input devices, output devices, and processing devices. So students, in this lesson we will learn about input devices, output devices, and processing devices also. So what are the input devices? The devices which are used to give the input to the computer are called input devices like microphone, keyboard, mouse, touch screen, touchpad, joystick. Students, you all know about the keyboard and mouse. Now I am going to discuss about the touch screen. In a touch screen, we touch the graphical icons to execute the commands associated with them. Students, you all are having the mobile phone. You are using the mobile phone. Your parents are using the mobile phone. That is called touch screen. When we are touching on any particular icon or any particular program is open. So that is called touch screen. Touchpad, the very beautiful example of touchpad is laptop. Touchpad allow you to move your finger across a pressure sensitive pad and press to click. It is used mostly in laptops. Clear? Joystick. A joystick consists of a stick and one or more push buttons. It is often used to play video games. Clear, students? Now scanner, have you seen the scanner? Scanner is also input device, is used to copy the textual or graphical contents on paper into a computer. There are two types of scanner. Number one is flatbed scanner and second number is handheld scanner. What is flatbed scanner? Students, what is flatbed scanner? Flatbed scanners have a flat glass plate onto which you place the matter on paper photograph to be scanned. Handheld scanner, I will show you. Handheld scanner are held in the hand and passed over the areas to scan. Students, when we are visiting in a mall, when in the billing counter the person is scanning the product, that is called barcode reader. That is very good example of handheld scanner. Clear, students? Next topic is microphone. What is microphone? A microphone or mic is a device that allow you to record voices or sound and store them into a computers. Clear? Freestanding microphone and handset style, that is called mic. If we want to record our voice into computer, then we can use microphone for recording our voice. Next is digital camera. Students, many of the students are asking that digital camera is how it is input device. So it is both input and output. Why? When we are taking the snapshot of when we are capturing the photo, that is called input, and we can see same photograph on that camera on the screen. That's why it is called the output device also. Digital camera records picture in the computer readable from rather than on a film. So there are two types of camera: compact digital camera and advanced digital camera. You all know about advanced digital camera. Nowadays we are using, because advanced digital cameras contain quality lenses, extra flash and advanced features. Now processing devices. So the central processing unit, what is the full form of CPU? Central processing unit is the processing device which does all calculations, comparison and decision making for a computer. Clear? There are two parts, two components are there, ALU and CU. Students, in your book only two components are given, but there are three components: ALU, CU and MU. What is the ALU? ALU, arithmetic and logical unit. The ALU does all the calculation and comparison and decision making for the computer in the CPU. Control unit, the flow of information in the CPU, it extends instructions and the memory and send the necessary signals to ALU to perform operations. Clear, students? Now we are going to discuss about the output devices. What are output devices? The devices which help the computer to show something on the screen or to get something. Like from printer we can get the printout on a paper. On the monitor we can see the contents, whatever we want to see. So we are going to discuss about the monitor first. A monitor is the most common type of output device. You can get the monitor in different size like 15, 18, 21, 17 inches. There are two types of monitor: cathode ray tube CRT and liquid crystal display LCD. Nowadays one more type is available, that is called LED monitor, light emitting diode monitor. So before few years before we were using CRT, but in the place of CRT nowadays we are using LCD and LED. Why we are using LCD monitor? LCD monitors are slim and their display is more clear, causing less strain on the eyes. That's why we are using LED monitor. Now printer is also output device. It is used to take the printout on a piece of paper. Now students, there are three types of printer: dot matrix printer, inkjet printer and laser printer. In dot matrix printer, use a black ribbon to print. Characters are formed by the combination of dots. The print quality is not very good. Now we can see the example of dot matrix printer in railway station. Now inkjet printers use liquid ink to print. These are very economical and hence very popular. But laser printer use laser light and dry powder called toner to print. They provide the best print quality. That's why we should use the laser printer, and nowadays we are also using the same. Clear? See, three printers are given. Now students, speaker, I am going to discuss about the speaker. Speakers are output devices that allow you to hear the sound coming from your computer. Speakers are normally available in pairs, but for better sound output, you can also get a speaker with the subwoofer and multiple satellite units. There are headphones and earphones. These are output devices. Clear? Headphones and earphones allow you to get the sound output in your ears only. Earphone are smaller size headphones. Clear? Memory of computer. The memory of computer is made up of chips. The main, what is the chips? Not a eatable thing. That is memory, na? Made up of chips. The main working memory of computer is called the random access memory. That is called RAM. It holds the data and calculates the result while you are working on the computer. Students, you have to remember one thing: it is temporary memory. It means if the light will goes off, if you will switch off the computer or shut down the computer, then what will happen? If you will not save your file will be erased. Your file will be removed from your computer. Why? Because it is working on RAM, and RAM is temporary memory. So whenever you are typing something or doing something, after that, before light off or before shutting down the computer, you should save your files. Otherwise it will be lost. Hardware and software. What are hardware and software? Computer is a combination of hardware and software. The hardware is like the body of computer and software is like its intelligence. Hardware is any part of computer system you can see or touch. Some examples of hardware are keyboard, the CPU, its mouse, keyboard, etc. Softwares. Software is a program or set of programs that tells a computer what to do. Some examples of software are the Paint program or the MS Word. Example like MS Word, PowerPoint, and whatever the game you are playing. These are the example of software. Clear, students? So I hope you have understood whatever I explained. Students, you have to read the lesson carefully at your home and don't worry about the exercises. You will get the exercise as a message in the app, so you have to try to open in upcoming days to see the homework regularly. You have to check in your app. Thank you and have a nice day.